Hey everyone, and welcome back to our channel. We all know that as we age, taking care of our health becomes more important than ever. We're often told to load up on vitamins and supplements to stay strong and healthy. But what if I told you that some of the most common vitamins could actually be doing more harm than good, especially if you're over 60? Today, we're going to uncover the shocking risks behind 4 popular supplements that you might need to rethink. This information could be a real game changer for your health, so make sure you stick around until the end. You won't want to miss this. Let's dive right in with our first vitamin, vitamin A. We hear about vitamin A for vision and immune support, and it's found in foods like carrots and sweet potatoes. It sounds harmless, right? Well, when it comes to supplements, it's a different story. For older adults, taking high doses of vitamin A, especially the retinol form found in many multivitamins and supplements, can be surprisingly risky. One of the biggest concerns is its link to osteoporosis. Research has shown that excessive intake of vitamin A can interfere with vitamin D's function, which is crucial for calcium absorption and bone health. This interference can weaken your bones over time, making them more brittle and increasing your risk of fractures. A fall that might have just caused a bruise in your younger years could lead to a serious break. Imagine, something you're taking to stay healthy could inadvertently be making your bones more fragile. But the risks don't stop at your bones. Your liver is also on the line. The liver is responsible for storing vitamin A, and when you consistently take high-dose supplements, you can overwhelm its capacity. This can lead to a condition called hypervitaminosis A, which can cause significant liver damage. Symptoms can be vague at first, like dizziness, nausea, or headaches. But over time, it can progress to serious liver problems. The tricky part is that many of us think more is better when it comes to vitamins. But with vitamin A, that's a dangerous misconception. It's a fat-soluble vitamin, meaning your body stores the excess instead of flushing it out. This buildup is what leads to these toxic effects. So, before you reach for that high-potency vitamin A supplement, it's really important to consider if you truly need it. For most people, a balanced diet provides all the vitamin A you need without the scary side effects. Next up is the sunshine vitamin, vitamin D. This one might really surprise you. For years, we've been told to take vitamin D for bone health, especially as we get older, to prevent conditions like osteoporosis. And it's true. Vitamin D is essential for helping our bodies absorb calcium. Many doctors recommend it, and you'll find it in countless supplements. However, the key here is moderation and necessity. The narrative is starting to shift as new research emerges. Recent large-scale studies are questioning the benefits of daily vitamin D supplementation for the general older population, and more importantly, they're highlighting some serious potential risks. One of the most alarming findings is a potential link between high-dose daily vitamin D supplementation and an increased risk of major cardiovascular events, including strokes. This is shocking, I know. The very supplement many people take for their health could be contributing to one of the most feared health crises. The theory is that excessively high levels of vitamin D can lead to increased calcium levels in the blood, a condition called hypercalcemia. This can cause calcium to build up in your arteries, making them hard and narrow, a process known as atherosclerosis. This stiffening of the arteries can lead to high blood pressure and, ultimately, increase the risk of heart attacks and strokes. It's a classic case of too much of a good thing becoming a bad thing. Instead of blindly taking a daily supplement, it's crucial to get your vitamin D levels checked by a doctor. Supplementation should be based on a diagnosed deficiency, not just on age. Getting moderate sun exposure and eating vitamin D-rich foods like fatty fish are often safer ways to maintain adequate levels. Now, let's talk about calcium. This one goes hand in hand with vitamin D. For decades, older adults, especially women, have been urged to take calcium supplements to protect against bone loss. It seems like the most logical advice in the world. Your bones are made of calcium, so take more calcium to keep them strong. But the tide has turned dramatically on this advice. Mounting evidence now suggests that for many older adults, high-dose calcium supplements might be putting a heavy burden on their cardiovascular system. When you take a concentrated dose of calcium in pill form, your body gets a sudden, large influx of the mineral. It can be more than your bones can absorb at one time. So, where does all that excess calcium go? Unfortunately, it doesn't just get harmlessly flushed out. Instead, it circulates in your bloodstream and can be deposited in places you really don't want it, like the walls of your arteries and your heart valves. This process is called calcification. Think of it like hard water deposits building up in your pipes. This arterial calcification contributes to the hardening and narrowing of your arteries, which, as we discussed with vitamin D, increases your risk for high blood pressure, heart attacks, and strokes. It's a real paradox. In an attempt to protect our bones, we might be unintentionally harming our hearts. Many health experts now recommend focusing on getting calcium from your diet. Foods like dairy products, leafy greens like kale and broccoli, and fortified foods provide calcium in a form that's more easily managed by the body without the sudden spike that supplements cause. So, unless your doctor has specifically identified a need for them, you might want to rethink those daily calcium pills. Finally, let's discuss iron. Iron is absolutely vital for our bodies. It's a key component of hemoglobin, the protein in red blood cells that carries oxygen from our lungs to the rest of our body. Without enough iron, we can feel tired, weak, and short of breath, a condition known as iron deficiency anemia. Because of this, iron supplements are very common, especially for people who feel fatigued. However, for older adults who are not anemic, taking extra iron can be a serious problem. Like vitamin A, iron is something the body stores, and it has a hard time getting rid of any excess. When you take iron supplements you don't need, that iron can accumulate in your organs, including the liver, heart, and pancreas. This overload can lead to a process called oxidative stress. Essentially, the excess iron acts as a pro-oxidant, promoting the formation of harmful free radicals. These unstable molecules can damage cells, proteins, and DNA, a process often referred to as cellular damage or cellular rust. This kind of damage is linked to a whole host of age-related health issues and can accelerate the aging process. It can also cause organ damage over time. The fatigue and weakness from iron overload can ironically mimic the symptoms of iron deficiency, leading some people to mistakenly take even more. The best approach for anyone over 60 is to never take an iron supplement unless you've been diagnosed with iron deficiency anemia by a doctor through a blood test. For most, focusing on iron-rich foods like lean meats, beans, lentils, and spinach is a much safer and more effective way to maintain healthy iron levels without the risk of overload. Your body is much better at regulating iron absorption from food than it is from a high-dose supplement. So, to recap, while vitamins are essential for our health, taking high-dose supplements of vitamin A, vitamin D, calcium, and iron without a specific medical need can pose significant risks for those of us over 60. From brittle bones and liver damage with vitamin A, to potential stroke risk from vitamin D, heart issues from calcium, and cellular damage from iron, the more is better approach is clearly not the way to go. The key takeaway here is to prioritize a balanced, nutrient-rich diet and to always consult with your healthcare provider before starting any new supplement regimen. They can run tests to see if you have any actual deficiencies and recommend the right course of action for your individual needs. Your health is your most valuable asset, so let's be smart and informed about how we care for it. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope this information was helpful and empowers you to make healthier choices. If you found this video valuable, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss our next video. We love hearing from you, so please share your thoughts or questions in the comments below. Stay healthy, stay informed, and we'll see you in the next one. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that's incredibly important for graceful aging: essential supplements for seniors. As we get older, our body's needs change, and sometimes our diet alone isn't enough to provide all the crucial nutrients we require. Getting the right vitamins and minerals can make a world of difference in our energy levels, bone strength, and overall well-being. In this video, we're going to talk about 4 must-have supplements that can significantly boost your health and help you stay active and vibrant. We'll explore why each one is so vital, what the science says, and how you can incorporate them safely into your daily routine. Of course, it's always essential to consult with your doctor before starting any new supplement regimen, as they can provide personalized advice based on your specific health needs. But understanding these key players is a fantastic first step. So, if you're ready to learn how to support your body for the long run, let's get started. First up on our list is the sunshine vitamin itself, vitamin D. This is a real powerhouse, especially as we age. One of its most famous roles is helping our bodies absorb calcium, which is fundamental for maintaining strong and healthy bones. Without enough vitamin D, the calcium we consume from our food or other supplements can't be effectively utilized, putting us at a higher risk for conditions like osteoporosis, where bones become brittle and more prone to fractures. A fall that might have been minor in our younger years can become much more serious without strong bone density, and vitamin D is a key defender against that. But its benefits don't stop at bone health. Vitamin D is also a critical player in our immune system. A robust immune response is our body's frontline defense against infections, from the common cold to more serious illnesses. As we age, our immune function can naturally decline, a process sometimes called immunosenescence. Adequate vitamin D levels help to modulate our immune cells, keeping them effective and responsive. This means you might get sick less often and recover more quickly when you do. Some research even suggests a link between sufficient vitamin D and a reduced risk of certain chronic diseases and autoimmune conditions. So, why are seniors often deficient in this vital nutrient? Well, a couple of reasons. Our primary source of vitamin D is sunlight exposure, as our skin produces it when exposed to UV rays. However, older skin is less efficient at synthesizing vitamin D. Plus, many seniors may spend more time indoors or live in climates with limited sun, especially during the winter months. While some foods like fatty fish, fortified milk, and cereals contain vitamin D, it can be challenging to get enough through diet alone. That's where supplementation comes in. It's a reliable way to ensure you re-hitting your daily requirements and giving your bones and immune system the support they need to keep you strong. Now, let's move on to vitamin D's perfect partner, calcium. We just mentioned how vitamin D helps your body absorb it, and there's a good reason they're often discussed together. Calcium is the most abundant mineral in the human body, and about 99% of it is stored in our bones and teeth. Think of it as the primary building block that gives our skeletal structure its strength and rigidity. Throughout our lives, our bones are in a constant state of remodeling, with old bone being broken down and new bone being formed. During our youth, we build more bone than we lose. But as we age, this process can reverse, leading to a gradual loss of bone mass. This is especially true for postmenopausal women, who experience a drop in estrogen, a hormone that helps protect bone density. This loss of bone mass can lead to osteoporosis, a condition characterized by weak, porous bones that are highly susceptible to fractures. The most common osteoporosis-related fractures occur in the hip, wrist, and spine, and they can lead to chronic pain, disability, and a significant loss of independence. This is why maintaining adequate calcium intake is non-negotiable for senior health. Beyond bones, calcium plays other crucial roles. It's involved in muscle function, including the most important muscle of all, the heart. It helps regulate your heartbeat and ensures your muscles contract properly. It also plays a part in nerve signaling and blood clotting. Your body is smart. If you're not getting enough calcium from your diet, it will start pulling it from your bones to ensure these other critical functions can continue. Over time, this borrowing from your bone bank is what weakens your skeleton. Good dietary sources include dairy products like milk, yogurt, and cheese, as well as leafy greens like kale and broccoli, and fortified foods. However, many seniors find it difficult to meet their daily needs through food alone, which is why a calcium supplement, often combined with vitamin D, is a common and highly effective recommendation for protecting bone health and maintaining mobility for years to come. Next up, let's talk about vitamin B12. If you've been feeling unusually tired or experiencing a bit of brain fog, a lack of this essential vitamin could be a contributing factor. Vitamin B12 is a true energy booster, but not in the way caffeine is. It doesn't give you an artificial jolt. Instead, it plays a fundamental role in your body's energy production at a cellular level. It's crucial for converting the food you eat into glucose, which your cells use for fuel. Without enough B12, this process is inefficient, leading to feelings of fatigue and weakness that don't seem to go away, even with plenty of rest. Beyond energy, vitamin B12 is absolutely vital for cognitive health and the proper functioning of your nervous system. It helps maintain the health of your nerve cells and is involved in the formation of the myelin sheath, a protective layer that surrounds your nerves and allows for rapid signal transmission. Think of it like the insulation on an electrical wire. When this sheath is damaged, nerve signals can slow down or misfire. A B12 deficiency can lead to neurological symptoms like numbness or tingling in the hands and feet, difficulty with balance, and memory problems. In severe cases, it can even mimic symptoms of dementia, which is why it's so important for doctors to check B12 levels when evaluating cognitive decline in older adults. So why is B12 deficiency more common in seniors? The main reason has to do with absorption. To absorb vitamin B12 from food, our stomach needs to produce enough stomach acid and a special protein called intrinsic factor. As we age, stomach acid production often decreases, a condition known as atrophic gastritis. This makes it much harder to release B12 from the food we eat. Certain medications, like those for acid reflux, can also interfere with this process. Vitamin B12 is found almost exclusively in animal products: meat, fish, poultry, eggs, and dairy. For this reason, vegetarians and vegans are at higher risk of deficiency. For seniors, even those who eat animal products, the absorption issue is the main hurdle. This is why supplementation is so important. B12 supplements come in a form that doesn't rely on stomach acid for absorption, making them a highly effective way for seniors to get the B12 they need to keep their energy levels up and their minds sharp. Finally, let's discuss our fourth essential supplement, magnesium. This mineral is a bit of an unsung hero. It's involved in over 300 biochemical reactions in the body, yet many people, especially older adults, don't get enough of it. Magnesium's jobs are incredibly diverse, touching nearly every aspect of our health. One of its primary functions is supporting muscle health. It works in tandem with calcium. While calcium helps muscles contract, magnesium helps them relax. If your magnesium levels are low, you might experience muscle cramps, spasms, or general weakness. This balance is critical for everything from walking and lifting to the involuntary muscle contractions of your digestive system. Magnesium's role in relaxation extends to our cardiovascular system. It's vital for maintaining a steady, regular heart rhythm. It helps regulate the electrical signals that control your heartbeat, and a deficiency can contribute to arrhythmias or irregular heartbeats. Furthermore, magnesium helps relax the walls of your blood vessels, which can play a positive role in maintaining healthy blood pressure levels. Given that heart health is a major concern for seniors, ensuring adequate magnesium intake is a smart preventative measure. This incredible mineral also contributes to bone health, working alongside vitamin D and calcium to build strong bone density. It's also essential for nerve function and can have a calming effect on the nervous system, which is why it's sometimes recommended for improving sleep quality and reducing feelings of anxiety. Many people find that taking a magnesium supplement in the evening helps them relax and get a more restful night's sleep, which is crucial for overall health and daily function. Like our other nutrients, magnesium absorption can decrease with age, and certain medications can deplete the body's stores. While it's found in foods like nuts, seeds, whole grains, and leafy green vegetables, studies show that many seniors still fall short of the recommended daily intake. A supplement can help bridge this gap, supporting everything from your muscles and heart to your bones and sleep. It truly is a master mineral that supports your body in countless ways. So there you have it, 4 essential supplements that can make a huge impact on the health and vitality of seniors. vitamin D for bone and immune health, calcium for skeletal strength, vitamin B12 for energy and cognitive function, and magnesium for muscle, heart, and nerve support. Remember, this information is for educational purposes and is not a substitute for professional medical advice. It's absolutely crucial to speak with your healthcare provider before starting any new supplement. They can perform blood tests to check for deficiencies and recommend the right dosages for your individual needs. They'll also ensure that any supplements won't interact with medications you're already taking. Your health is your greatest asset, and being proactive is the best approach to aging well. By understanding your body's changing needs and working with your doctor, you can create a personalized plan to help you feel your best. Thank you so much for watching today. We hope you found this information helpful and empowering. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more content on healthy aging. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you won't miss our next video. We'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Do you take any of these supplements? Let's share our experiences and learn from each other. Stay healthy, stay informed, and we'll see you in the next one. Are you over 60 and taking vitamins every day, thinking you're doing your body a favor? Well, you might want to think again. What if I told you that some of those healthy supplements could be silently causing harm? Today, we're uncovering the hidden dangers of certain vitamins that experts are warning seniors about. This isn't about scaring you. It's about empowering you with knowledge to make safer choices for your health. So, stick around, because what you learn in the next few minutes could change everything. First up is a vitamin many of us believe is essential for vision and immunity. Vitamin A. We get it from colorful foods like carrots and sweet potatoes, and that's great. But when it comes to supplements, more is definitely not better, especially after 60. You see, as we age, our bodies store vitamin A more readily. Taking high-dose supplements can lead to a toxic buildup. Experts warn this can weaken your bones, increasing the risk of osteoporosis and painful fractures. Imagine thinking you're helping your body, but you're actually making your bones more fragile. And that's not all. An overload of vitamin A can also put immense strain on your liver, potentially leading to serious liver damage over time. The safe upper limit for adults is around 10,000 IU per day, but many supplements contain this much or more in a single pill. Your best bet? Stick to getting your vitamin A from your diet. Those vibrant fruits and veggies are packed with carotenoids, which your body converts into vitamin A as needed, without the risk of toxicity. So, before you pop that pill, consider a colorful salad instead. Now, let's talk about the sunshine vitamin, vitamin D. For years, we've been told to take it for bone health, especially as we get older. And it's true, vitamin D is crucial for helping our bodies absorb calcium. Many seniors are deficient, so supplementation often seems like a no-brainer. But here's the catch: the way you take it matters. A recent study has raised a red flag, suggesting a potential link between high-dose vitamin D supplementation and an increased risk of stroke. The key takeaway from these findings is not to stop taking vitamin D altogether, but to be smart about it. The problem often arises when people take massive doses without proper medical guidance, or without balancing it with other essential nutrients, like vitamin K2. Vitamin K2 helps direct calcium to your bones and away from your arteries. Without enough K2, the extra calcium mobilized by vitamin D might end up hardening your arteries, which is a major risk factor for cardiovascular events like strokes. This is a perfect example of how vitamins don't work in isolation. They are part of a complex system. So, if you're taking vitamin D, talk to your doctor about the right dosage for you, and whether you should also consider adding vitamin K2 to your regimen. It's about balance, not just quantity. Next on our list is vitamin B6. This vitamin is a workhorse, involved in over 100 enzyme reactions in the body, supporting everything from your metabolism to brain function. It's found in foods like chicken, fish, and potatoes. Because it's so important, many people, especially those over 60 looking to boost their energy and cognitive function, turn to supplements. However, this is a case where you can truly have too much of a good thing. Unlike some other B vitamins that your body just flushes out if you take too much, excess vitamin B6 can be toxic. Chronic overconsumption, often from high-strength supplements, can lead to a condition called sensory neuropathy. This means permanent nerve damage, starting with symptoms like tingling, numbness, or burning sensations in your hands and feet. It can progress to a loss of coordination and difficulty walking. The terrifying part is that once this nerve damage occurs, it's often irreversible. Most experts recommend staying well below 100 milligrams per day from all sources, but some supplements on the market contain much more than that in a single dose. It is a hidden danger because the symptoms can be subtle at first and easily mistaken for other age-related issues. Always check the label and consult your healthcare provider before taking any high-dose B vitamin supplements. Your nervous system will thank you. Let's move on to calcium. We've all heard the message, drink your milk for strong bones. As we age and the risk of osteoporosis grows, many people, particularly women, start taking calcium supplements to protect their bone density. It seems logical, right? But recent research is painting a more complicated picture. While calcium is undeniably vital for your skeleton, taking it in concentrated pill form might not be the safest route. Some major studies have shown that people who take calcium supplements, especially without co-supplementing with vitamin D and K2, may have a higher risk of heart attacks and strokes. The theory is that a sudden, large influx of calcium from a supplement can be difficult for the body to handle. Instead of all of it going to your bones, some of it can be deposited in your arteries, leading to calcification, or a hardening of the arteries. This makes them less flexible and can contribute to blockages, which is the last thing you want for your cardiovascular health. So what's the solution? Most experts now agree that getting your calcium from food sources is far superior. Dairy products, leafy greens like kale and broccoli, and fortified foods provide calcium in a form that your body can absorb and use more effectively without the sudden spike that comes from a pill. Prioritize a calcium-rich diet first, and only use supplements under the strict guidance of a doctor who can assess your individual needs and risks. Finally, let's discuss vitamin E. Known as a powerful antioxidant, vitamin E has been praised for its ability to fight free radicals and support skin health. It's found in nuts, seeds, and vegetable oils. For a while, high-dose vitamin E supplements were very popular, promoted as a way to prevent heart disease and other chronic illnesses. However, the tide has turned on this. We now know that for people over 60, high-dose vitamin E can pose a serious risk, particularly for those on common medications. One of the most significant dangers is its interaction with blood thinners like warfarin. Vitamin E also has a blood-thinning effect, and when combined with these medications, it can dramatically increase the risk of uncontrolled bleeding and hemorrhage. Even a small cut could become a major medical event. Furthermore, some large-scale studies have not only failed to show a benefit for heart disease, but have actually suggested that high doses of vitamin E might increase the risk of certain types of stroke and even increase overall mortality. This is a stark reminder that just because something is natural or a vitamin doesn't mean it's harmless. The antioxidant protection you're looking for can be safely obtained from a balanced diet rich in nuts, seeds, and leafy greens. Let your food be your medicine, and leave the high-dose vitamin E supplements on the shelf unless specifically prescribed by your doctor. So, after hearing all this, you might be feeling a bit overwhelmed, maybe even a little worried. That's completely understandable. The world of supplements can be incredibly confusing, but the goal here isn't to make you throw out every vitamin in your cabinet. The message is about being smart, cautious, and proactive. The truth is, our nutritional needs change as we get older. Our bodies absorb and process nutrients differently. What was beneficial or harmless at 40 might not be at 65. The overarching lesson from all these examples, from vitamin A to vitamin E, is the same. Self-prescribing supplements based on something you read online or saw in an ad can be risky. The single most important step you can take is to have an open conversation with your healthcare provider. A doctor or a registered dietitian can look at your specific health status, your diet, your current medications, and your blood work to determine what you truly need, if anything. They can recommend the right form, the right dosage, and the safest way to take it. They can help you separate the scientific facts from the marketing hype. Remember, supplements are meant to supplement a healthy diet, not replace it. Your foundation should always be a diet rich in a variety of whole foods. That is the safest and most effective way to get the nutrients your body needs to thrive in your 60s and beyond. Thank you so much for joining me today to discuss this vital topic. I hope this information helps you feel more confident and informed about your health choices. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with friends or family who might benefit from this knowledge. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next video. Stay safe, stay informed, and always prioritize your health. We'll see you next time. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're tackling a really important topic that affects millions of us, especially as we get older. We all know vitamins are essential for our health, right? We're told to take them to stay strong and healthy. But what if I told you that for seniors, some of these seemingly harmless vitamins could actually be dangerous, even toxic, if taken incorrectly? It's a shocking thought, but it's true. Taking too much of certain vitamins can lead to serious health problems. That's why, today, we're going to uncover the 5 most dangerous vitamins for seniors and explain exactly what you need to avoid. This isn't about scaring you. It's about empowering you with the knowledge to make safe and informed decisions about your health. So, grab a notepad, because you're going to want to remember this. Let's get started. First on our list is a vitamin that many of us are encouraged to take, especially during the winter months: vitamin D. We call it the sunshine vitamin for a reason. It's crucial for bone health, helping our bodies absorb calcium, and it also plays a key role in our immune system. Many seniors are deficient in vitamin D, so supplements are often recommended. But here's the catch: more is not always better. In fact, taking too much vitamin D can be incredibly harmful. This condition is called hypervitaminosis D, or vitamin D toxicity. When you have excessive levels of vitamin D in your system, it causes a buildup of calcium in your blood, a condition known as hypercalcemia. This excess calcium can weaken your bones, which is the exact opposite of what you want. But it gets worse. This high level of calcium can also lead to the formation of kidney stones, and in severe cases, it can cause kidney damage or even kidney failure. Think about it. Your kidneys are working overtime to filter out all that extra calcium, and they can get overwhelmed. Symptoms of vitamin D overdose can be subtle at first, like nausea, vomiting, weakness, and frequent urination. But they can progress to more serious issues like bone pain and kidney problems. So, while getting enough vitamin D is vital, it's absolutely critical to stick to the recommended dosage and talk to your doctor before starting any high-dose supplements. They can perform a simple blood test to see if you even need one. Next up, let's talk about vitamin A. This vitamin is a powerhouse for vision, immune function, and reproduction. It's found in foods like carrots, sweet potatoes, and leafy greens. With all these benefits, it sounds like something you'd want to load up on, right? Well, not so fast. Just like with vitamin D, too much vitamin A can be toxic, particularly for seniors. The liver is our body's main storage unit for vitamin A, and when you consistently take high doses, it can overwhelm the liver, leading to damage and, in severe cases, liver disease. This is especially risky for older adults, whose liver function might already be declining with age. Symptoms of vitamin A toxicity can include dizziness, nausea, headaches, and even skin irritation. But one of the most concerning risks of excessive vitamin A for seniors is its effect on bone health. Several studies have shown a link between high levels of vitamin A and an increased risk of osteoporosis and hip fractures. It appears that too much vitamin A can interfere with vitamin D's job of helping your body absorb calcium, leading to weaker, more brittle bones. This is a huge concern for seniors who are already at a higher risk for falls and fractures. So, the key here is balance. Most people can get all the vitamin A they need from a healthy diet. If you are considering a supplement, especially a high-potency one. It is absolutely essential to consult your doctor first to avoid these serious risks. The third vitamin on our list is vitamin E. This is a well-known antioxidant, famous for its role in protecting our cells from damage. It's often promoted for skin health and for boosting the immune system. You'll find it in nuts, seeds, and vegetable oils. While it's an important nutrient, taking high-dose vitamin E supplements can be particularly dangerous for seniors, especially for those on certain medications. The biggest concern is its interaction with blood thinners, like warfarin. Vitamin E also has a blood-thinning effect, so when you combine it with anticoagulant or antiplatelet drugs, it can dramatically increase the risk of uncontrolled bleeding. A minor cut could become a major problem, and the risk of internal bleeding or a hemorrhagic stroke goes way up. This isn't a small risk, it's a life-threatening interaction. Even if you're not on blood thinners, studies have shown that very high doses of vitamin E may be linked to an increased risk of all-cause mortality. The research is still ongoing, but some major studies have raised serious red flags. So what's the takeaway? For most seniors, getting vitamin E from food sources is perfectly safe and beneficial. But before you reach for that bottle of high-dose vitamin E capsules, thinking you're doing your heart a favor, you must speak with your doctor. They need to review all your medications and health conditions to ensure you're not putting yourself at risk for a dangerous bleeding event. Now, let's move on to a mineral that's often supplemented: iron. Iron is absolutely essential for our bodies. It's a critical component of hemoglobin, the protein in our red blood cells that carries oxygen from our lungs to the rest of our body. Without enough iron, you can develop iron deficiency anemia, which leads to fatigue, weakness, and shortness of breath. Because of this, iron supplements are very common. However, for seniors who are not iron deficient, taking extra iron can be incredibly dangerous. Unlike some other nutrients, our bodies don't have an easy way to get rid of excess iron. It accumulates in our organs, particularly the liver, heart, and pancreas. This buildup is called iron overload, and it can be toxic. Excess iron acts as a pro-oxidant, meaning it can generate harmful free radicals that cause oxidative stress and damage to your cells, your DNA, and your tissues. This cellular damage can contribute to a host of problems, including liver disease, heart problems like arrhythmias, and even an increased risk for certain chronic conditions. The symptoms of iron overload can be vague, like joint pain and fatigue, so it often goes undiagnosed until significant damage has been done. The only time a senior should be taking an iron supplement is if they have been diagnosed with iron deficiency anemia by a doctor through a blood test. Self-prescribing iron is a big no-no. It's one of those things where you absolutely need a medical diagnosis before you start supplementing. Finally, let's discuss our fifth nutrient: folic acid. Now, this one might surprise you. Folic acid is the synthetic form of folate, a B vitamin that is crucial for cell growth and metabolism. It's widely known for its importance during pregnancy to prevent birth defects. It's also added to many fortified foods like bread and cereals. So, what's the potential danger for seniors? The issue isn't that folic acid is inherently toxic in the same way as the others we've discussed. The risk is more subtle and complex. One of the biggest concerns is that high intake of folic acid can mask a vitamin B12 deficiency. A B12 deficiency is relatively common in older adults and can cause severe and irreversible neurological damage if left untreated. Folic acid can correct the type of anemia caused by B12 deficiency, making you feel better temporarily, but it doesn't fix the underlying B12 problem. This means the neurological damage can continue silently in the background. By the time it's discovered, it might be too late to reverse the effects, which can include memory loss, confusion, and difficulty walking. Furthermore, some research has suggested that for certain individuals, high levels of unmetabolized folic acid in the blood might be linked to a decrease in immune function and an increased risk of certain age-related cognitive decline, though more research is needed here. The bottom line is, while folate from whole foods is great, there isn't strong evidence to support routine high-dose folic acid supplementation for all seniors. If you're concerned about your B vitamin status, the best approach is to get tested for both folate and B12. So there you have it. Vitamin D, vitamin A, vitamin E, iron, and folic acid. These are 5 essential nutrients that can become dangerous for seniors when taken in excess or without proper medical guidance. The main message today is not that vitamins are bad. It's that supplements are powerful substances, and they need to be treated with respect, just like any medication. The marketing can make it seem like they are a simple, easy fix for all our health woes, but the reality is much more complex. Your body is a finely tuned machine, and upsetting that balance can have unintended consequences. The safest and most effective way to get your nutrients is through a balanced, whole foods diet rich in fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains. Before you start or stop any supplement, please have a conversation with your doctor or a registered dietitian. They can assess your individual needs, check for deficiencies, and make sure that what you're taking is helping, not hurting. Your health is your most valuable asset, so let's be smart and safe about how we protect it. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you found this information helpful and empowering. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more evidence-based health content. Stay safe, stay informed, and we'll see you in the next video. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Do you ever feel like you've lost a bit of that spark you used to have? As we get older, it's natural for our bodies to change, and sometimes our energy levels, our memory, and even our bone strength don't feel quite the same. But what if I told you that a few simple additions to your daily routine could help you reclaim that vitality and live your golden years to the fullest? It's not about turning back the clock, but about giving your body the right fuel to thrive right now. Today, we're diving deep into the world of nutrition to uncover 4 essential vitamins and minerals that every senior should consider taking daily. These aren't just random suggestions. They are powerful nutrients backed by science to support your health in incredible ways. From stronger bones to a sharper mind and even better sleep, these are the game changers you need to know about. So, grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's unlock the secrets to lasting vitality together. First up, let's talk about the ultimate dream team for bone health: calcium, vitamin D3, and vitamin K2. We've all heard about calcium for strong bones since we were kids, right? And it's true. As we age, our bone density naturally decreases, which can make us more susceptible to fractures and conditions like osteoporosis. Calcium is the primary building block of our bones, the literal foundation that keeps us upright and strong. But here's the crucial part. Calcium can't do its job alone. Think of it like a VIP guest trying to get into an exclusive party. It needs an invitation and a guide. That's where vitamin D3 comes in. Vitamin D3 is the gatekeeper. It unlocks the door in your intestines, allowing your body to absorb the calcium from your food and supplements. Without enough D3, most of the calcium you consume will just pass through your system without ever reaching your bones where it's needed most. Many seniors are deficient in vitamin D, especially if they spend less time in the sun, so supplementing can be incredibly important. Now, let's bring in the third member of this powerhouse trio, vitamin K2. If D3 is the gatekeeper that lets calcium into the body, K2 is the traffic cop that directs it to the right place. Vitamin K2's job is to ensure that the absorbed calcium goes directly to your bones and teeth, instead of ending up in places where it shouldn't be, like your arteries or soft tissues. This is so important because calcium buildup in the arteries can lead to hardening, which is a major risk factor for heart issues. So, K2 not only helps build stronger bones, but also protects your cardiovascular health at the same time. When you take these 3 together, calcium, D3, and K2, you're creating a powerful synergy. You're not just throwing calcium at the problem, you're ensuring it's properly absorbed and delivered exactly where it needs to go. This comprehensive approach is far more effective for maintaining bone density and significantly reducing the risk of painful fractures, helping you stay active and independent for years to come. Next on our list is a nutrient that's a true superstar for both your heart and your brain: omega-3 fatty acids. You've probably heard about them, often associated with fish oil. These are what we call essential fats, meaning our bodies can't produce them on their own, so we must get them from our diet or supplements. Why are they so crucial, especially for seniors? Let's start with heart health. Omega-3s are champions at fighting inflammation throughout the body. Chronic inflammation is a root cause of many age-related diseases, including heart disease. Omega-3s can help lower triglycerides, which are a type of fat in your blood, reduce blood pressure, and even prevent plaque from building up in your arteries. Think of them as a maintenance crew for your entire cardiovascular system, keeping everything running smoothly and efficiently. But their benefits don't stop there. Omega-3s are also incredible for your brain. In fact, a large portion of your brain is made up of fat, particularly an omega-3 called DHA. It's a critical component of brain cell membranes. As we age, maintaining healthy levels of DHA is linked to better cognitive function, including memory and processing speed. Some studies even suggest that adequate omega-3 intake can help slow age-related mental decline and support a positive mood. It's like providing the essential building blocks your brain needs to stay sharp, focused, and resilient. For seniors, incorporating a high-quality omega-3 supplement, like one derived from fish oil or algae for a vegan option, can be a profound step towards protecting two of your most vital organs, your heart and your brain. It's an investment in your long-term cognitive and physical well-being. Let's move on to our third essential nutrient, a true energy powerhouse, vitamin B12. If you've been feeling more tired or mentally foggy than usual, a B12 deficiency could be a hidden culprit. This vitamin plays a critical role in some of the body's most fundamental processes. First and foremost, it's essential for the production of red blood cells. These are the cells that carry oxygen all around your body, from your brain to your toes. When you don't have enough healthy red blood cells, you can develop a type of anemia that leaves you feeling perpetually fatigued, weak, and short of breath. It's that can't get off the couch feeling, even after a full night's sleep. By ensuring you have enough B12, you're helping your body create the oxygen-carrying workforce it needs to produce cellular energy and keep you feeling vibrant. Beyond physical energy, vitamin B12 is also vital for your neurological health. It's involved in maintaining the myelin sheath, which is the protective coating around your nerves. You can think of it as the insulation around an electrical wire. When this sheath is healthy, nerve signals travel quickly and efficiently. A B12 deficiency can disrupt this process, leading to symptoms like numbness or tingling in the hands and feet, balance problems, and even cognitive issues like memory loss and confusion. Here's a key point for seniors. Our ability to absorb B12 from food naturally declines with age, mainly due to decreased stomach acid. This makes supplementation especially important for the older population. By taking a B12 supplement, you're not just boosting your energy levels, you're actively supporting the health of your nervous system and helping to keep your mind sharp and clear as you age. And finally, let's talk about our fourth key nutrient, a mineral that I like to call the relaxation mineral, magnesium. This is one of the most underrated but hardest working minerals in your body. It's involved in over 300 biochemical reactions. From energy production to DNA synthesis, magnesium is a helper molecule that keeps countless bodily processes in check. For seniors, two of its most significant benefits are for muscle function and mood regulation. As we age, we can experience more muscle cramps, twitches, and general weakness. Magnesium plays a central role in muscle contraction and relaxation. When you're low on magnesium, your muscles can have a hard time relaxing, leading to that uncomfortable cramping and tension. Ensuring you have enough magnesium helps your muscles function properly, keeping them relaxed and reducing soreness. But magnesium's calming effect extends to your nervous system as well. It helps regulate neurotransmitters that promote a sense of calm and well-being, and it can help quiet down an overactive nervous system. This is why it's so closely linked to mood and stress management. If you're feeling on edge or anxious, magnesium might help take the edge off. This calming influence is also why it's a fantastic aid for sleep. Magnesium helps your brain and body relax, making it easier to fall asleep and stay asleep. Many people find that taking magnesium in the evening leads to deeper, more restorative sleep, which is absolutely essential for physical repair, memory consolidation, and overall health. Given that sleep patterns can often become disrupted with age, magnesium can be a gentle, natural way to promote better sleep quality, helping you wake up feeling refreshed and ready to take on the day. So there you have it, the Fantastic Four. Let's do a quick recap. We have the trio of calcium, D3, and K2 working together for strong bones and a healthy heart. We have omega-3s protecting your brain and cardiovascular system. We have vitamin B12 boosting your energy and keeping your nervous system firing on all cylinders. And we have magnesium, the relaxation mineral, supporting your muscles, mood, and sleep. Adding these to your daily routine can make a world of difference in how you feel day to day. Of course, it's always incredibly important to talk to your doctor or a registered dietitian before starting any new supplement regimen. They can help you determine the right dosages for your individual needs and make sure they do not interact with any medications you might be taking. Your health is unique, and your approach should be too. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope this information empowers you to take proactive steps toward a healthier, more vibrant life. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our future content. Until next time, stay healthy and stay curious.